Hey, peace, and blessings. Hey, I definitely want to welcome everyone back for another great episode. And today's episode is called Scar Tissue Talk Show. And we based out of Chicago, Illinois, Northwest Indiana, the whole land. You already know what I'm talking about. But today we have another special guest. And like always, we have a featured co-host. And this is always someone who has already been featured on our show in the past and is a good friend of mine. And she's also a model business owner. She'll tell a little bit more about herself, but welcome to the show, Chineze. Thank you. Welcome back. Peace to you, Queen.
Peace, peace. Thank you for having me, King. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, always a pleasure. Thank you for your
Mhm.
time on this Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yes, happy Family Love Day to you too.
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely Family Day. Some eat turkey, some eat veggies. But whatever it
Mhm.
is that's on your plate, we just grateful that you're here today and sharing your time with us. Because, like I say, we have a very special guest, and I don't really want to waste too much time to get to her. But first, please tell them how they can reach and support you real quick.
Of course, peace and love, everyone. My name is Chineze Mogbo. You can find me on Instagram under Supernatural Zay, or you can find me on Facebook under Chineze Mobo. And basically, I do a myriad of things, including Egyptian belly
Mhm.
dancing, digital
Yeah.
marketing, modeling. I do co-hosting, like so. Thank you so much for the opportunity. But most of
Yeah.
all, I am a community member. I love helping my people out. So I'm just grateful to be here and I'm grateful to have our guests.
Yes. And with that being said, thank you again for being here. And let's bring in our guest. But first, let's give her that grand introduction that she so much deserves. And so, again, today is actually the ninth episode. May it be documented. And featuring today, she's a business owner. She's an online store operator of a store called Shop Sits and Pretty. She's a multi-talented mouth painter and an esports gamer. I'm talking about this beautiful young lady goes by the name of Nyree, and also she goes by the name of Sitting Pretty. So please, welcome to the show, Queen. So grateful to have you today. Happy
Oh,
Thanksgiving to you.
So, thank you for having me. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all as well.
Yes, absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving. You are so pretty. I see why you say sitting pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, absolutely. Um, and how's your day so far? I always like to ask the guests before we get started.
It's going good. I'm blessed to see this day.
Yeah.
I say.
Yes. Amen. Amen to that. Yeah. So with that being said, I started following you on Instagram, and I couldn't be helped but to be inspired and motivated by your story. You have a such a motivational story, and we just ask that you kind of just share your testimony and start wherever you feel comfortable. And with that being said, we just gonna be quiet and we just gonna listen to you as you begin to just tell us a little bit about how you know this everything came about when it comes to your condition.
Yes, well, my name is Nyree, as I said. I'm 35 years old, and I'm a quadriplegic. I'm a survivor of gun violence. When I was 19 years old, I went to a party on Christmas with friends, and while we were out enjoying ourselves, one of my friends got into an altercation, and we paid it no mind because we was out just enjoying ourselves like any other time.
Hmm.
So as the party went on and it ended as we left outside, the same group of people were trying to fight one of my friends. And she didn't want no problems, but they wouldn't allow her to leave. So as I was trying to hail a cab down, they were, trying to fight her, and she pulled out a gun. And none of us knew that she had a gun because we just came out of a club, so it was like puzzling to see how did she. Even get in with it. So I guess she was scared, and as the people were coming towards her, we were all in the street. She just shot, and it ended up hitting me in the neck. And I tried to step onto the curb, but I ended up falling, and I was telling my friends like, I think I got shot, but they couldn't see nothing because I had on a jacket. But I know at that moment, like, I was numb and my ears was ringing, so I thought I got shot in my head because I hit my head on the curb, but I actually got shot, which paralyzed me from shoulders down. And ever since then, life has been, up and down. Like throughout the years, I found passion in painting, and as time went along, I ended up becoming a esports gamer and a businesswoman. I like to paint and design clothes. Also, like, I'm trying to get into modeling. That was like one of my biggest dreams before my incident. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to, go for that because just because of a disability doesn't mean you can't follow your dreams.
Mhm.
And I want to inspire others that's going through similar situations that, it's not the end, it's just the beginning of a new life.
Mhm. Thank you so much for saying that, Queen. Such a touching story, such an inspiring story. I really want to dig a little deeper because someone who would have went through that type of traumatic experience would have, found every excuse not to go back outside again, not to go back out with their friends, not to do anything productive, just out of fear. So tell us what motivated you to keep going and start pursuing your passions.
Because before this incident, like, I didn't really know about a lot of disabilities like this. So
Mhm.
this was an eye opener, and me seeing so many people that are less fortunate than me. There's some people that can't even come out of the nursing home, or you have kids that's going through worse situations where they're not even able to get to this age and be able to live life. So those things motivate me to keep moving. I'm able to talk. I'm able to, use my mind to
Mhm.
come up with different ideas. So I'm gonna use my voice in order to help others. That is my motive. I'm here to inspire, like, to show people, life is not over. So
Thank you, Nyree. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. I do have another question too, and it's really specific. You're also into gaming as well. Now, what motivated you to get into gaming, and how does that
Mhm.
work for you?
well, it's something called a quad stick. So it's like a controller that you use it by mouth, and you're able to, use it as if it was a PlayStation remote. You could, use on a computer. So, in my rehab center that I went to rehab for when I first got injured, a lady there asked me, can I be on the gaming team? Because I'm like one of the only female quadriplegics. And shout out to
Mm.
it's called the quad guard. We're all quadriplegics.
Mhm.
So, we don't have so much of upper strength. So we all play with adaptive equipment. And, since he helped me so much, I was like, you know what? I'm going to join it. I mean, I played games as I was younger. I wasn't so heavy on it, but I was like, why not? Something that I'm able to do independently. So whatever gives me independence, I'm going to go for it.
I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Those are great questions, and thank you for sharing that. Your story in general. You know, what I mean, I know it's difficult sometimes. I can't imagine, how difficult it is for you to have to continue to repeat yourself when people are curious about, what's going on and how did you, why are you in a wheelchair and et cetera, et cetera. but you are just so soft spoken, so polite, so humble, so gracious to to just continue to want to come forward and be front line when it comes to sharing something like this, because for some people, like Chineze said, they want to maybe came back outside, but you're not had it. And I love that about you. I love your boldness, and I just love that that's just queen, goddess, queenship. You know what I mean? You are a
Yeah.
true queen for that, like true leader. And you are leading not only a community of people who's in a position like yourself, but also leading your peers,
Hmm.
and teaching them how to be, someone as an advocate for things that you represent and what you stand for. And I just love that about you. And I'm just so grateful to have you here on the show. Thank you for sharing your story. And I think that it's beautiful that someone has created adaptive controllers, quiet sticks. I think you said that's the name of it, right?
And yeah, it's called a quad stick. You're able to use the
Yeah.
computer. So I do multiple things with it. I'm glad. I'm able to design clothes on the computer. You,
Mm.
Wow.
you can. So it's pretty cool. Like, yeah, I'm glad that they came out with something like that because you have a lot of people that
Yeah, no,
was
absolutely.
gaming. A lot of boys get injured and they
Hmm.
playing, and they feel like it's nothing to life no more. Like I'm not able to do anything. But with all of these adaptive equipment, it gives a lot of people independence back. And for that,
Hmm.
appreciate it about that.
Amen. Amen to that.
Yes.
Um, oh, and if I may, how was your family able to, continue to assist you, when this huge change happened, unfortunately, in your life, how did, were they in panic, or did people like really gather and come together? Like, how did that happen with the people around you?
Yeah, like okay, so I'm from New York, so we have
Okay.
boroughs, and I live in the Bronx, and my accident happened.
Bronx.
I'm so sorry. Anastasia, turn it off. You can turn it
Little
off.
party break. There's nothing wrong with a little party break.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
wasn't ready.
I live in the Bronx, and
Hmm.
my injury happened in Brooklyn, so my family had to
Mm,
travel all the way from the Bronx on Christmas. So
Mm.
the
mm,
trains and cabs was hard to get, so they had to travel all the way out there to come there and see me hooked up to machines and stuff.
Mm.
And I can imagine as a mother to see her child that went from fully independent to having to depend on everybody for anything basically. So I know it took a toll on her, but she was my biggest supporter. And so was my siblings, they're my biggest supporters too. But her and my dad, and both of them ended up passing away. So over the 15 years, I've been through a lot, So there are two people that keep me going too because I know that they will want me to keep going, don't fall into no depression mode. And that's what I do. I keep.
Mm.
absolutely. Yeah, and God bless your family. How many siblings do you have?
I have four, three
Four.
sisters.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Your sister. Are you the youngest, the oldest, the middle child?
yep.
Mm,
Oh,
okay,
you went
okay.
out a little bit. Did you say middle, oldest, or
Oh,
youngest?
I'm the youngest.
Oh, the
Gotcha.
youngest. Okay, I
And
can relate. I'm the youngest too. I'm the youngest of three. I have two older sisters, no brothers.
oh wow, I have one
What
brother.
about you, Shanae?
So I come from a big family. I got five brothers and sisters, three brothers,
Wow.
two sisters.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I'm right in the middle. I'm the middle child.
Yeah, and the reason I'm asking that question is because today is considered a family day, being Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Um, what time is dinner for you all? Sitting pretty.
I'm gonna go to my siblings' house, enjoy them. I'm grateful to do that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay, okay,
Now,
absolutely. And no, please go ahead, Shanae.
yeah, this might be a little left field for this question. But what's your favorite Thanksgiving meal or food that you're looking forward to eating at your sibling's house?
um, collard greens, yams, ham, baked macaroni. Those are all three that, I mean, all four that I need. Yeah.
Yeah, starting four. Well, I
I
want to
heard that.
give, I honestly want to give some honor and some praise to your siblings and your family for supporting you the way that they do. Because their support
Yeah.
is so necessary. It's so needed, especially in times where, this is unexpected. This is not something that you just, woke up and wanted to do, but now you have to embrace it. So what would you say is one of the things or some of the things that is most helpful that your loved ones and your family supplies to you that's really helpful through your journey?
I mean, they check on me, make sure I'm good,
Hmm.
make sure I don't fall into no sad moments. So I'm appreciative of that. And also, I have a whole bunch of nieces and nephews that I'm close to. I don't have children, so like they're all my children, and they keep me going as well.
Hmm. I'm glad you said that because one thing that's always something that I always admire is that the caregivers, in the lives of people who go through things, the caregivers and that special touch that they give, to make sure that person is all right. It just means everything. It really does. So I'm grateful that you have those people in your life. But I want to pivot for just a little bit because I looked at your line and I seen some of your items, and I'm like, oh, this is super dope. So what inspired the city sitting pretty brand? Like what made you go with that term?
Well, as everybody know, I'm in a wheelchair, and I'm beautiful as always. So I
Yes,
like
ma'am.
it pretty, and that's where I got it from, and I just kept it going.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now the items that you have on your website and things like that, um, was there a particular inspiration that you were pulling from, or is this just something that you were going off that you previously seen before? You just wanted to bring it to life? Like, how did that come to pass?
Yeah, it looks like she it looks like she's still there, but might have a little technology issues. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, good old technology.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Um, but yeah, this young lady again. For those just tuning in, again, this is another episode of Scar Tissue Talk Show, episode 9, and this is where we interview people who are survivors of gunshots, car accidents, anything of that nature. Survivors. Plain and simple. If you have a physical scar, we welcome you to contact me directly, and you can share your story because we want to hear your testimony because your testimony can help save someone else's life. Somebody can be in the pits of depression. And you never know by hearing one of these episodes, you never know how that can pick somebody up, if not yourself, for those that's listening. So again, share this episode. We're here with the young lady out in New York. Her name is Nyree, aka Sitting Pretty. And I'm here with my beautiful co-host, the legendary Chineze. Yes, absolutely. And he's
Yes,
so
and I'm here
talented.
what I said it. He's amazing as usual, and I'm just grateful to be on the show. And also, I would encourage the viewers to please ask us questions in the chat. This is an interactive conversation, so
Okay,
please let us know if you have
wait, let me
any
see if the
questions for our
volume is
special
on.
guests as well. It looks
Hello.
like
Right.
Nyree is back. Hey,
Wait,
welcome
Yes.
back.
Hey.
tap the microphone and turn the volume up on the side.
Yeah. Can you hear us, Nari?
Yeah, let me see. Tap the screen. Press it again. Press the video.
We can see you, Nyree. Can you hear us?
No, press it again. No, press the red.
Yeah, it looked like she's just having some couple of issues. She's definitely okay. There she go.
And press the right video on the bottom.
Yes, brilliant. Yes,
Yes,
that
thank
young
you,
lady
Mama
is brilliant.
Energy. We appreciate that comment. She is definitely brilliant, inspiring.
Yeah.
We appreciate everything that she's doing and sending this amazing energy out and the no matter what energy out into the atmosphere. So I really
Are you
appreciate
able
it.
to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yep, we
love.
can hear you.
Hey, I can't hear y'all. Let me see. Turn the volume up here.
1 2 1 2
Can you hear
1
us
2 1
now?
2.
Turn it down
Can you hear us now, love?
and turn it back.
And please give our lovely
Let me
guests
see.
some
Press
encouragement, some hearts. We
the little
appreciate
orange
all the
one.
interaction while this technology is doing its thing.
Yeah, and you know what I didn't do, Chineze, at the
Mm.
beginning? I don't think I did. I play the little video, the intro video, like I said I was.
You played the flyers, not the intro.
Okay,
Hmm.
let me take 26 seconds and do that real quick while she get her her sound and everything together real quick. And again, thank you for everyone that tuned in, share this interview. But again, this will tell you a little bit more backstory about what you're watching. Yes, and again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone that is watching this show today. You can be anywhere. I know a lot of people are with their families.
Hmm.
Yes, a lot of people are with their families, but again, if you're with family, friends, or if you don't have any family or don't have any friends, and you may just happen to be alone today, we definitely want to send some blessings to you and want to let you know that we're thinking about you today as well, and blessings to you. And just God bless the world. There's a lot of things that's going on here in this country and abroad and outside, and from the weather, so many hurricanes that people have survived. You know, um, it's just it's a lot, from the government, the changes with the bills that's being signed. So I know times can be very depressing, but that's why we have programs like this, shows like this that are very needed to where you can turn on your YouTube and be inspired by other people's stories and their lives because our lives is like nobody else's life. My life is like nobody else's. You know what I mean? There's people that's more fortunate and less fortunate than everybody out there. And so, I'm grateful to have this show, Scar Tissue. I'm grateful to be here with you again, Chineze. Um, you know, when you heard about this show, Scar Tissue, what did you think about this? What's your thoughts behind, um, about the show, Scar Tissue?
Honestly, I thought it was amazing. It's the first of its kind, where it gets to highlight people who have really been through some challenging times. Whether that looks like gun violence, whether it looks like, born this way, whether that looks all type of different things, and find the inspiration and the no matter what, energy through it all. So I'm really grateful
Yeah,
for not only being a guest, a facilitator, but also a viewer of the show because I've been here, seen different guests, and I've saw some things. And I'm like, oh, absolutely. I could definitely go ahead and wash those dishes today because I have no reason not to. You know what I mean? It's just really inspiring, and I'm really, um, really grateful. For you to have this idea to say, hey. let's highlight those people who have really had some traumatic experiences and went through some things and still came out to do what they love to do. So that right there really touches my heart, and it makes me just want to holler and tell the world about what's going on over here. So thank you again, I said it, for putting this on. Thank you again for having the foresight to see that we need this as a nation, not only Chicago, but as a nation. We need this. We
Yeah.
need good news. We need to see people who are doing things in different facets. So I really appreciate your intellectual mind for coming up with this concept.
And I would love to take all the credit, but God gets all the credit. The Most High, Yahweh, gets all the credit because I had a dream, and sometimes we have a lot of dreams, and sometimes you never know what dreams are real, what dreams you should go forward with when having um, ideas, right? But this was so strong, and it had so much passion in the dream. For I saw myself co-hosting a show about this, and God even gave me the name of the show. Like I woke up like this. I woke up with the name Scar Tissue Talk Show. I knew that that's what it was, and now it was just about the confidence and the making of my availability and my time schedule. You know what I mean? Finding guests. You know what I mean? And finding and who would host it. You know what I mean? At first, I went outside of myself because I'm like, okay, I do so many other things. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this attention. You know what I'm saying? I because I was all about the guests, right? And so I was like, let me find somebody else. But then things didn't work out. And it came right back home and circled back around like a frisbee back to me. And so I'm like, I guess I'm supposed to be hosting the show. And then I had the idea of, you know what I mean, how why don't we create something that's like more family orientated by having you back, having Mimi back, having Jazzy, No Nonsense the Poet back. These are just some of the past guests. Banks, can't forget about Banks. He's been a huge contributor for he shares on his Instagram every time I have a show. He continues to, and he has a lot of followers, so it helps to put the word out there. And I appreciate and grateful for him and everybody that's been a part of this. And that's what it's going to take. It takes teamwork, and that's what Scar Tissue is all about. Again, like just inspiring it. Thank you again for your time. I did text Nyree because I'm trying to see if she was going to be able to return. But I think that we might have to, if we not bring her back another time. But I guess we're going to have to go ahead and cut the show short. But I definitely appreciate you so much, Chineze.
Okay.
Again, I could talk. And you can too, though, low
Yeah.
key. So, please remind the people how they can support your platform, and then I'm going to lead them with how they can support Nyree and show a couple of pictures of some of her work.
Absolutely. First of all, I want to say thank you so much. I said it. You're such an amazing force in our community. And I'm just always grateful to be in your presence, to be around you in any capacity, and to have me invited on the show. It means a lot. So I really appreciate you first and foremost. Again, my name is Chineze, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in and being with us on this Turkey Day, on this Family Love Day. Just know that I'm always accessible on Instagram. You can go to supernatural underscore Zay, and you should see me. It'll be a purple picture. That's me. Or you can find me on Facebook. Again, anything from digital marketing to modeling to Egyptian belly dancing, to being a director over a non for profit that helps young people who are experiencing homelessness. I do it all. So come see about me. Just know I'm here for the community. And if you're about that life, I'm riding with you. Okay. So again, I appreciate you. I said it. Our amazing guest, Nyree. So inspired. So many amazing things that she said that I'm gonna take with me on my amazing journey too. The no matter what spirit is riding within
Yeah.
her, and I'm gonna get that same energy within me as well. So I really appreciate our guests for being on today.
Yes, no, absolutely. And thank you for sharing your information, because you are amazing. And just thank you again for you. Salute to you. Big salute. Much love to you, Queen. And I actually have some good news because I was texting her, like I said, she just responded while you were speaking. And she says, yes, she will be returning. So we're going to be a little bit more patient. And, in the meantime, just again, speak about, Again, scar tissue, and maybe some of our past guests. But first, let me show some pictures because, like I said, I do definitely have some pictures of some of her work because the young lady's just amazing. She's really amazing. So actually, this is a picture from her website.
Mm.
Yep, this right here. Yep, this is a picture actually from her website. Because like she says, she's a mouth painter, and just watching her do it because she actually has footage and videos of
Mm.
her painting with her mouth, and so she created this clothing. Like I mean, it's just simply amazing what the young lady has accomplished and and grew into. You know what I'm saying? Evolved into. That's just amazing. It's like she is the true definition, right, of turning something negative into something ultra positive. Like
Mhm.
this is amazing work right here. Yep.
Absolutely. I got special love for the artist. Like to take something from thought to physical manifestation, it takes,
Yeah.
a level of focus and a level of creativity to create. So I really appreciate her doing this. Like, look at this hoodie, y'all. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
We all know the Betty Boop symbol, but she has remixed it all the way and made her a melanated sister. So
Yeah.
shout out to that sister for making this hoodie. Such beautiful work. Beautiful work.
Yes. No. Absolutely. She is truly amazing.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yep.
And I
And
love this
again, the name of
hairstyle
her.
too. I was gonna tell her when I saw her, but I love this hairstyle in this picture.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's so cute.
Yes.
Cute young lady. Yeah. So you can actually purchase any of her merchandise at sittingpretty.com, and that's sitting just like you see with her name right above her name, Nyree. But when it's pretty on her website, it's two eyes. It ends with two eyes.com. So make sure you all put that in. Make sure you Google that. You know what I mean? I want to ask her actually also how anybody, if they like to make any type of donations to her, you know, for those that can afford, I understand this is a rough season right now with the holiday season. And I know it's people already buying holiday gifts and Christmas gifts early, right? But for those that can afford to, and a little goes a long way. Always remember that, everyone. A little goes a long way.
Yeah, and this particular
So
season, we're actually, we're being more conscious and intentional with our dollars as well. So we want to make sure that
yeah,
we shop as melanated as possible during the season. So supporting
yeah,
artists like Miss Nyree, Miss Sitting Pretty, will definitely make sure that that black dollar circulates all around our community as much as possible. So please consider supporting our young sister who's doing her amazing job. She's doing her big one with all of this amazing work that she has. So please feel free
yeah,
to donate. Please feel free to check out her website, purchase something, get something for your sister, get something for your mom, get something for your woman, get something for your wife.
mhm,
Get something. And just make sure you support. We're supporting Black as much as possible. If y'all didn't know, that's something that we're doing intentionally because
right,
what we don't know as just say as a community as a whole is that our black dollar stretches so far. Y'all don't A lot of people don't know we are $1 trillion. We are $1 trillion force that we've been feeding this machine for a very long time. Time for us to invest that into ourselves.
Mhm.
So investing into Miss Nyree, I said it, our amazing host here, and people like ourselves that will really stretch our dollar far. Thank you so much, Miss Nyree. You are back. Welcome back to the channel.
Yes, thank you so.
yes. Yeah, I'm sorry for the delay. It wasn't showing me here on my tablet. I had to go to my phone once you told me again that you were backstage. For
Yeah, but
some
I was,
reason, my tablet didn't show that. But
yeah,
yep.
I
But
was
you back
getting.
though. Appreciate you. Sorry for taking. Sorry for the delay on my end.
Oh, understand. Okay, yes.
Well, welcome back. We were just reviewing some of your amazing work that you do. As far as the
Man.
mouth painting
Mhm.
is concerned, as far as the hoodies, the t-shirts, the
Right.
hats, all of that beautiful things. Now, is what I'm really, really
No,
interested in talking about is the mouth painting. I'm a painter myself, and I know how intricate it could be, So tell us about your journey with painting.
yeah. So I became a mouth painter in like 2019,
Mm.
and I actually got it when I was in rehab. I seen one of my team members painting, so I'm like, let me try it.
Yeah.
And I tried the first painting that I tried to draw was Obama. It didn't come out looking like him, but it didn't make me give up, so I kept going, and I ended up mastering it. So now I'm trying to get into portrait painting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little challenging because I'm not able to blend and stuff, but I still make it work. I
Oh
think
yeah. Like the art that I saw, I'm like, oh my gosh, sis, you did that.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
crisp
you
and
did
clean. The
that.
lines look good. Like, oh,
yeah,
it
the
looks
pastel
amazing.
it looks perfect.
So
Hey, trying to read it.
yeah, and it's actually perfect. And how do you actually come up with the things that you're about to draw, or where's those ideas come from? Because I see a lot of it's very original too. Like even with the Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse, the poses and everything is like it's original. How do you
Mhm.
come up with that?
Yeah, like sometimes somebody will ask me to draw something, or like if it's in a holiday, towards a holiday, like Halloween. I drew
Mhm.
like all of the horror characters. For Christmas, I'll be like, okay, let me draw the Grinch, or let me try Mickey Mouse. I didn't even think Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse was gonna come out good, but it came out okay, I think.
Mhm. It looked
No, it
good,
came out
sis. It looked
perfect,
good.
perfect,
Oh yeah.
perfect.
Or people would ask,
Soon,
like,
and I'm gonna keep this.
mhm.
I apologize. Sorry, what you say?
And I said, like, some people would ask, could I draw a portrait of them? Or like, if it's celebrities, the
Mhm.
ones that I drew is like my favorite celebrities. So I'll be trying to show appreciation to them. Yeah.
I
No,
love that.
absolutely. No, I absolutely love that. And what I was going to say is, I have a friend. She has a virtual museum, but she does that with her magazine. She's the first person to have a virtual museum for magazines. But I think that you should maybe start, and I'll help give you some information. I'll ask my friend on how to do it. But you should have a virtual museum for all of your paintings, and basically like where people can actually go in virtually and like view, saying your paintings. You know what I mean? That would be beautiful. I could see that, you know what I mean? Because you are a heck of an artist.
Mhm.
Yes, thank you. As you can see in the background, some of my paintings, like I hang them up in my house because sometimes it amazes me. Like, I'm like, I really drew that. Like in the beginning,
Yes.
I wouldn't make videos. I would just post a picture of a painting and I'll be like, okay, I mouth painted this, but some people probably was like, how did you do that? So I'm like, you know what? Now I'm gonna start to post videos, even though I'm shy. But I was like, it could help somebody else, and that's what it did. It inspired a lot of people because it
Mm.
goes to show them, like, never give up, or some things you can't complain about because there's others going through way worse. Even myself, it's others that's going way worse than me, So that's what motivates me to keep going, go outside, enjoy life still.
Mhm. Like I love that so much. Because it's one thing to be an artist, artists are so particular about they ish, right? All the time. But it's just amazing not only to just say, hey, I created this, but to see the actual progression or the actual, creation of it. Now, let me ask this. Are you looking to like mentor or show this to the community or do different community gatherings around your art?
Yeah, I definitely love to do that. You know.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Well, if you come into Chicago, come through because we got some spaces for you where we can
Okay.
definitely display the
Absolutely.
art, and have some people come out and see the showcase. Even if you want to do some live painting, I think that'll be pretty dope for
Yeah.
you too.
Yep. I'll do that.
Oh, that would be
And
awesome.
I'll that could be one.
Hmm.
I would
Now,
love
I
that.
want
And
to
you know,
ask
we're
you
gonna pull
another
out the red
question
carpet.
too. Oh, I'm
Mm.
sorry. I'm saying, go ahead.
No, I apologize. I was just improvising, you know what I'm saying? We're just saying like again, yes, you come to Chicago, we're gonna pull out the red carpet for you, you know what I'm saying? Treat you like the queen that you are, true royalty. But go ahead, Shanae, with your question.
Absolutely. So you said, um, one thing I really appreciated that you said is that even though you're shy, you do it anyway. And as a fellow shy person, nobody believes me when I say I'm shy, but I am.
Right.
As a fellow shy person, what pushes you out of your comfort zone to show people your gifts and to share your gifts with the world?
The most thing is to motivate and inspire people because I've seen so many people that have gone through such tragic situations that's willing to give up. Even people that's not even in a situation like this. Life
Mhm.
just took a turn on them and they're ready to give up. But one of my videos may be able to save one person. So if I could save one person, then I'm okay with that.
I love that. If you go back for one person, you did your big one. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Because it's not about, I'm going to save all these people or, I want the Beyonce status. Hey, if I can reach one person, I've done my job. I've done my duty. So I love that. Now, enlighten us. Are there some other ventures that you're looking to get into moving forward?
As I said, one of my biggest ones is modeling. Like
Hmm.
that was my dream before this happened to me. And this year I had the honor of being in New York Fashion Week with Daniel's Leather, model fur coat. I was really happy for that. So it's only the beginning because
Yes.
the show for.
Absolutely.
So I'm sitting pretty.
Wow, congratulations. That's huge. Like it's an honor to be at Fashion Week. New York Fashion Week has always been huge. So for you to be there, that's amazing. Bucket list check off.
I mean, I've
Now
done
that's
a
big. That's really big.
15 years. I've been
Hmm.
skydiving, parasailing, skiing, things that I probably would have never done if I was able-bodied. But like different things, and I'm proud that I tried it. So there's no limit to it.
Love it.
And we are so proud of you. We are
Yeah.
so proud of you. Like I say before, like it's individuals like you that it really needs um people to just really, come to the forefront and become the voice for those that are too shy to be as bold as you are. Like you say, despite your shyness and being modest, like you have such a strong voice, stronger than you know. You have no idea. I mean, you have an idea, but it's just like it's just I'm speechless. I'm speechless by your amazement and just your talent. Like, have you taken this to the next level? I'm just so proud of you.
Yeah, and as high as my injury level is, I'm lucky to be breathing on my own without the ventilator. So
Mhm.
those are things that
Oh,
I cherish and don't take for granted because
mm,
others are going
amen.
through situations. So, and I
Mhm.
still have my voice. That's the biggest blessing that I have is my.
Mm,
So I'm just extremely appreciative about that. So I'm gonna use that in any way that I can.
Mhm. And we're grateful.
Yes.
We're grateful that you're using that voice because it's well needed. We need every last one of y'all, especially you, sis, because your creativity, your wherewithal, your tenacity, to keep going this despite any of this stuff and say, hey, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna find some
Yeah.
independence in what I can do, and that means a
Love
lot. Now, I do got another question for you. What encouragement would you give people who are going through similar situations or might find themselves in a situation recently where they might be in a wheelchair or might have some challenges in their body? What encouragement would you give them?
I would say, just never give up. Just keep pushing,
Hmm.
and everything is gonna fall into place. You're here for a reason, whether you was born that way or you became disabled. You have a purpose of still being here. So just continue to live and try to inspire. Just keep going. God has the last say so.
Hmm. Mm. About to make me cry
Amen.
over here, sis. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I have a quick question too, for you, Nyree. I have two questions. It's a double question. So, have you ever thought about, because you do the esports, gaming and stuff like that? But have you ever thought about participating in the Paralympics or anything like that?
If they had something like for quads, then yeah. Like with the esports team, and we do like, little
Okay.
tournaments. And like I said, my gaming team is called the Quad Guards. We actually got a movie on HBO, so y'all can check it out. It's called
Oh
The Quad.
wow.
So yeah,
Look at
Nice.
you.
It's called Quad Gods.
yeah,
I
it's
love that.
EDGOD.
I like that. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's huge. Congratulations, sis.
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. And no idea. I'm definitely gonna Google that ASAP. ASAP.
Yep.
Um, and then my second question is, what can we expect from Nyree, aka Sitting Pretty, in the future? What can we expect? Give us some tea.
Y'all can expect me hopefully one day on a magazine, going down a
Yeah,
runway and having an art
yeah.
gallery with all my artwork and being a
Mm,
designer for clothes because that's my passion as well. I love designing.
amen.
I'm a creator. That's, you know.
But with the help of both Chineze and I know we can make some of that happen. I
Mhm.
can tell you right now, with the magazine cover, consider that done. That's gonna happen, and I'm gonna keep in touch with you. We're gonna make that happen ASAP, ASAP for real. Because I represent 7 different magazines throughout the Chicagoland area, and so I also have my own publication. So I would love to do that and see if we can get you on multiple of them. You know what I mean? If that's a dream of yours, then we're gonna make that come true.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it'll be our pleasure, my pleasure.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you, sis. I'm looking at you and it's just you're glowing, and it's just amazing to see a person of beauty really walking in their purpose, walking in what they want to do, and doing it boldly, and
Yeah.
inspiring the masses. So I'm so inspired by you. I really am.
Thank you.
And everything that you want is coming to pass. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, let us know when you coming to Chicago because we got some
Yeah.
fashion shows you could be in, honestly.
I'll definitely try to
Yeah,
make my way out there.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying
yep.
to do
Either
too.
that or we,
That's what I want to do. Travel. You know,
yeah.
maybe in the summertime because I don't like the cold, but I'll definitely
I
be
don't blame you.
making my way
We
out
don't
there.
like the cold. We here.
I'm in a cold city right now, but
Oh
I
no,
know,
yeah,
right?
Chicago and New York, the coldness is crazy. So the best time to come to Chicago is when it's warm. So you thinking right, sis. So once it gets warm, let us know when you coming this way.
definitely, I definitely will.
Yep, absolutely. And if I can try to help with the travel, I will go out my way to do that for you because, again, I'm grateful for you to be on on our show today. To even share your story because you didn't have to. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that and grateful for you. And just,
Um,
I just see a lot of big things in your future.
thank you.
No, absolutely. Well, big salute to you. I love you, Queen. If you need anything that I can help with, please don't be shy to reach out. Like I say, I'm gonna get on that the goal with you being on the front cover of a magazine, I get on that ASAP and see, where we should present you first.
Okay. Thank y'all for
Yeah,
letting me be
absolutely.
on this platform, sharing my testimony.
Mhm. Yes, thank you for being available. Thank you for being open. Thank you for breaking
Yes.
through the shyness and sharing your testimony with us. Because trust me, not only is it inspiring us to, as hosts on this show, but the thousands of millions of people that's watching this too. So thank you so much for using your voice to inspire so many people. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So
Mhm.
much, so much. Yep. And again, before we get out of here, um, please remind the people how they can support your platform, how they can purchase any of your items, and if you have a Cash App, a PayPal, a Venmo, Zelle, anything like that, if anybody would like to make a donation to you in your business, please, share all of that real quick at your convenience.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. Y'all can reach me at Nyree Stevens. On Instagram, you can reach me at Sitting Pretty. And on Cash App and everything is Sitting Pretty. And I do have a GoFundMe and my link on Instagram. And also you can watch me on TikTok, which is Sitting Pretty. All of them is SITTIN_PR3TTII. So yeah, thank y'all.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. And you will be hearing from me again soon. Um, but yeah, just enjoy the rest of your day, rest of this holiday today, and with your family and your friends. And I just wish you the best and nothing but continued safety and love and prosperity to you. Again, thank you so much for being on the show. This is episode 9 of Scar Tissue. Thank you so much, also, Chineze. I'm grateful.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you,
Blessings
Nyree.
to you.
Great meeting you, love.
Nice meeting you too.
Yes, much love. Peace to you, Queen.
Okay.
Have a great day, everyone.
You
All
too.
right, peace. Thanks for having me.
Peace.
And
Peace.
see.
Yep. And with that being said, we're gonna end it with the
Anastasia.
video.